This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 19th of February. This is James Spann. Very cold Arctic air settling into Alabama this afternoon. Very cold temperatures coming up tonight and tomorrow night, but next week, a pattern flip, and we go mild again. Here's a look at the upper air pattern across the country this afternoon. Big trough developing over the eastern states. That's the delivering mechanism for the cold air that you feel today. Really hard to find any sunshine across Alabama and really much of the southeastern states. That's the visible satellite view. Notice a little hole down in parts of central Alabama, but again, the sky is mostly cloudy. But the rain is gone and the snow is gone. That's the radar composite. And there might be a sprinkle or two down around Dothan or Ozark, but again, Alabama mostly dry. So the average high for this date is 60. It's only 27 at Cullman, 28 for Haleyville. Birmingham sitting at 35, barely above freezing. Huntsville below freezing. They've got 28. And that cold air will keep working south. We've got Mobile at 51. But even on the Gulf Coast, they will likely see a freeze both tomorrow morning and on Friday morning. So the system that brought the snow to North Alabama this morning, that's moved northeast. Still winter storm warnings in effect for parts of Virginia and northeastern North Carolina. And in advance of the Arctic front, there might be a thunderstorm across central Florida this evening, but nothing severe. Tomorrow, as cold air takes over, no thunderstorms across the country, and the same thing on day 3, which is Friday. We'll check rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Wednesday of next week, and just not much at all. This is basically what we saw this morning. There might be a few sprinkles over South Alabama late Sunday or Sunday night, but we see really no meaningful rain through all of next week as the pattern goes very quiet. So model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 3. Trough over the eastern states and a very cold air mass in place. We start the day in the teens in North Alabama, and the day will be sunny with a high only in the 30-degree range for the Tennessee Valley, 40 degrees for South Alabama. Birmingham may be barely above freezing, but again, the sky becomes mostly sunny after clouds linger tonight. And we should point out that tomorrow morning, the wind chill index will be in the single digits across much of North Alabama. But I think in terms of air temperature, Friday morning will be the coldest. This is when the sky will be clear, the wind will be light, we have radiational cooling. And again, these are not wind chill indices, these are actual air temperatures Friday morning. And you can see mid-teens down to Birmingham and Anniston, 20s all the way down to the Gulf Coast. So very cold both tonight and tomorrow night. And then during the day Friday, the sky will be sunny. We see highs in the 40s. Maybe low 50s for South Alabama. For the weekend, hey, we'll be back in the 50s. Saturday looks like a dry day, mostly sunny. Now, Sunday, you see the GFS depicting a little wave west of the state with a chance of rain over parts of Mississippi, Louisiana, and southern Arkansas. The European has not been bullish on this, and the European suggests there might be a sprinkle over South Alabama. The rest of the state dry, late Sunday or Sunday night, and we'll kind of roll with that in the forecast. So again, maybe a sprinkle for South Alabama late in the weekend, but still mostly rain-free. High Sunday, 50s and 60s. This is Monday, a sunny day. Statewide, we're in the 60s. This is Tuesday. Hey, we're going to see low 70s in many spots. How about that for a good recovery? And a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 26th. We note that shortwave out across the Great Plains states, but again, we are dry and mild, with highs at or over 70 for most of the state. It will feel like spring. That little wave you see producing rain over Missouri might produce a little light rain here late Thursday or Thursday night of next week, but again, precipitation will likely be light. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, March 1st. Hey, the beginning of meteorological spring. How about that? But a pretty good trough up north, and again, that looks colder. In fact, looks like temperatures could be a little below average as we get into maybe the first 5 to 10 days of March. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. This is valid between now and the 6th of March. And the mean about 1.5 inches, but it looks really dry for most of Alabama through the weekend and much of next week. So here we go, the roller coaster ride. We bottom out tomorrow. This is for Birmingham. Your number could be different, the high 34. If you're in Huntsville or the Shoals, you'll be below freezing all day tomorrow. Lows in the teens, 17 Friday morning. But then 50s for the weekend, 60s on Monday, and the high near 70 by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. But again, we're seeing evidence that as we get into March, we might see another cold air shot. And understand we always have cold air shots in March. This is the brand new 8 to 14 day guidance just in. This is for the 27th of February through the 5th of March, showing we're back in the blue, meaning temperatures could be a little below average. Hey, let's roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. I like it. Clay, elementary school, 4th grade. And man, I like those cupcakes. Cupcakes with a message. That's outstanding. They were really good today. We had a great session. And obviously we talked about winter storms, and we also talked about hurricanes, tornadoes, did some storm spotting, talked about how we forecast the weather. These 4th graders were great today. So again, to all of these students and the teachers at Clay Elementary School in Jefferson County, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You guys are looking good. So tomorrow, going to be down in Coffee County at Pinedale Elementary in Enterprise. Friday, going to be in Autauga County, Daniel Pratt Elementary School, and then be speaking to the Alabama Oncology Nursing Association on Saturday. Love the healthcare professionals. They are the best, and they have long, hard hours, and they do some amazing things. But looking forward to that. Again, no book signing on Saturday. We have several lined up in March. We'll post the schedule once we get the specific dates and times coming back from the publisher. And hey, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, right across the hall. Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.